Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is Wednesday, April 14th, 2021. I don't think I've been on since the day prior to my hubby's surgery. We believe it was successful, just in case anybody's wondering. He's still, limping. I don't know if he's going to end up with a permanent limp or not, or end up having both hips replaced. But we really believe that getting that pin out is definitely going to do the trick for now. Once he gets recovered from the surgery, he's totally black and blue there, and you know, and can't do much yet. But, he's the best judge of himself, and he really believes that it was a successful surgery. Okay, moving on from that. I found this planner at a discount store for $5. It is the best planner I've ever gotten my hands on, y'all. Um, it's about $30 on Amazon. It's leather bound. It's called Freedom Mastery. That's the company, Freedom Mastery. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's got a incredible are they called zodiac signs, y'all, or horoscope signs? I'm kind of a dimwit about stuff. Hard to believe I have an education. Anyways, in the beginning, it just kind of sets the tone. It's got this long quote by Gandhi. Um, it's very inspirational. It's got an index, which I love. And I'm not going to go into like the whole thing, of course. It is awesome. I mean, it's got where you can create a mission statement. We used to create mission statements in school when I was getting my human service degree for a pseudo nonprofit. You'd have to create a mission statement, and your strategies, your accounting, all that. How you're going to start up a business and fundraising, whatever. But this is like this can empower you both professionally and personally. So whatever you want to do with it. There's called a mind map. You can set a 90-day plan in here. There's weekly reflections. There's a happiness chart, self-awareness, self-discovery, which, I'm all into. So anyways, just love it. I've already, I don't know if you can see it. See, the lighting is still horrible in here. But anyways, I did really good. I just got it I think a week and a half ago, and I've started filling it in. And some days, you know what? I'm not one to write down what I'm going to do each day. It's just not my nature, and it doesn't work for me. But I will highlight like there's a focus. I love this Tuesday's focus. Well, I like, for instance, I know I wrote for hubby, Friday's focus, the 9th, hubby feeling better. That was enough for that day. That was enough for that. Anyways, y'all, look into it. You won't regret it. Like if you even get it mid-year. I mean, what is this? This is like April. I've just been working in it a little bit in April. I love it. It's beautiful. And you put this around here. You can carry this with you. I'm always wanting to give stuff like this to other people, and I tend to do that. And then I'm like, Mary, you need that too. Which brings me back to another topic I want to discuss. I have become very aware that it's like my body is screaming for certain aspects of self-care, for continuing to address areas where I don't have healthy boundaries set. Okay? To keep drawing that circle, that sacred circle, a little bit closer, a little bit tighter. I went online to a church. It was wonderful. I went online with that. Not this past Sunday, Sunday before. I was feeling depleted Sunday, and so I didn't go online. I didn't give an explanation. I just said, I think I just said I'm a little depleted from the week, caregiving, but I didn't get into anything. I didn't promise anything, anything. Because especially women, we have a habit of like committing to something, and then, the time comes and you're like, well, I gotta do this, but I don't really feel up to this. I don't really, I want to feel right now in this point of my life, unless it's an emergency, that I can say, hey, you know what? I've changed my mind. I can't really do this. I don't really feel up to this. That's a very healthy boundary. And I am honoring other people when they do that. I mean, if somebody does it to you all the time, like cancels, you might need to look at that relationship. Maybe it's one that has shifted and you've outgrown it. Okay. I have a really close friend. Well, we used to be extremely close. We've been friends for 30, gosh, I wanted to say 37 years. That sounds about right. Yeah. Well, anyways, I haven't heard nothing from her in a while, a long while. We used to really know when the other was going to call or write or anything. No contact. I've reached out to her. She hasn't messaged me, checked on me, nothing. I have a feeling, and I could be dead wrong, because it's not good to assume things. And hubby will tell you, I don't assume anything. It's possible that she's outgrown me. I'm willing to accept that. You have to accept that people outgrow you just like you might outgrow them. Okay? It's not all about us. It's about other people too. Like I know I'll see people like they don't ever comment on social media about like your family or what you're doing or stuff like that. But boy, if you put something they politically or faith-wise disagree with, they're right there. They just like crawled out from under the woodwork or something. You're like, I hadn't heard from you in ages. Oh gosh, I guess you've been stalking me a little bit because you caught this. Anyways, that's not very healthy. That's not really, and I don't believe in doing that to anybody. So, anyways, I think that's about it. Talking about boundaries, talking about self-care, talking about, wonderful, wonderful self-mastery. Did I tell you? I probably told you. Freedom Mastery is the brand. Sorry, maybe you forgot. I'm kind of dragging today. So, the hubby's at the dentist, should be home shortly, and we got a couple things to handle. Which, by the way, we got some bad news this week. Our rent went up $175. Okay. This is what's happening across the country. It's like seniors and people on disability. We're not getting any more money, y'all. We might get like for instance, next January, we get a little, cost of living COLA increase, but then they're going to increase our Medicare deduction. So you might come out $20 ahead a month. I think I already kind of projected. I think that like between hubby and me, we might be $27 ahead, but that might be it. It is a seller's market. It is a landlord's market. So y'all, hold on tight. Be frugal. Manage your resources well. Learn to say no to things you can't afford to do. It's okay. All right. I've been following a gal, Princess Pepper. I think I'm saying it right. She's fantastic on YouTube. Go check her out. She just knows her stuff about financial survival. She's incredible. A lot of that stuff I'm familiar with. I've always been kind of like this. I'm just prone to being very frugal, and I water down. I water down shampoos, laundry detergent, all kinds of stuff. A lot of stuff I'm already doing. I can turn the air on real quick. Because I always have this philosophy: if I'm broke, it wasn't because I was stupid about it. Most of the time, it's not because I'm stupid. We all do impulsive stuff. We're all guilty of that. But for the most part, it's I stick to a spreadsheet. Careful planning. Very practical. I think I mentioned before in another video, I am very much not the creative bent. I'm much more the logical, practical bent. Doesn't mean I can't be fun, though. I can still be fun. Anyways, I think that's about it. Okay, I'm going to go do my stretching. I'm probably going to eventually need another surgery, which I've been avoiding. I'm not trying to give you the middle finger. But anyways, I believe I have trigger finger in this middle finger. And it hurts to even touch the keyboard. Anyways, I've had a good run. I think it's been 2.5 years I haven't had surgery. I'm definitely not running in to get this done right now. I'm going to try conservative methods first. Go from there. All right. Y'all take care. Stay blessed. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.